Here's what's going on with hot flashes, if you're not familiar with it. Remember, you got that hypothalamus pituitary axis in the brain. That's the thing that sends out stimulating hormones. You got the ovaries down here. Some of us in the room do anyway. Now, the ovaries produce what? They produce estrogen, among other things, estrogen. So the hypothalamus pituitary is like the thermostat in the brain. It reads okie dokie. All right? So it's just going to sort of keep the cycle going. It puts out a little follicle stimulating hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone is the stimulus for the ovaries to produce estrogen. And as long as that stays nice and normal, everybody's happy. No hot flashes or anything like that. So what happens, though, when women go through menopause is these start, this starts going down. The estrogen goes down. So what does the brain do? It's the hypothalamus pituitary. It's going to stimulate follicle stimulating hormone. Telling those ovaries, hey, come on, where's the estrogen? The ovaries go, we don't feel like making it today or this month or ever again. So the brain, this guy goes, hey, this estrogen's still low. It goes, hey, I told you more estrogen. Give me that estrogen. Follicle stimulating hormone is a vasodilator. So what happens to the little tiny capillaries under your skin? They dilate, and you get the core temperature body coming out to the surface. The little capillaries in your skin just hold more blood all of a sudden, and that's what a hot flash is. Now, that's a man saying that's all a hot flash is. Yeah. It's just a little vasodilation. Okay? Yeah, get over it. No, so guess what? That's where estrogen, you just give someone some of that Phyto B, and now it turns off the follicle stimulating hormone, and their hot flashes go away. So that's why women love their estrogen therapy. They might say to you, yeah, I know that estrogen's bad, but I have these terrible hot flashes, and it's the only thing that gets rid of it. That's why they stay on the Premarin and stuff like that, because their doctor says, well, you're suffering, here's something to relieve your suffering, a little prescription. They're trying to, and they're doing better. They're giving them the minimum amount for the shortest amount of time. Because we all know about the 2002 study. It was the Women's Health Initiative, which was a branch of the National Health Institute. Big study. 8,000 women were all on estrogen and progesterone therapy. And over the years, it's supposed to be an 8-year study. In this 8-year study, what they're doing is always weighing out the benefits and the risks. Okay, the benefits and the risk. And after 5 years, they're going, well, the benefits don't outweigh the risk. It's just too risky. The risks are, heart disease and blood clots and dementia and, all this really bad stuff. So the benefits just couldn't outweigh that. They stopped the test after 5 years. They just said, forget the 8 years. We're not doing the other 3 years. Just get these women off of this stuff. That's what that big study was that came out in 2002. That sort of changed the mentality of people. Women say, I'm not taking that stuff anymore. But doctors were left with, what do we do? What do we do? And they came up with, okay, get them off it, and now figure it out. And, along with their friends who make that stuff, they came up with, well, let's just do the least amount for the shortest period of time. And so that's and they are relieving suffering. Because that was sort of the worst thing. It's like these women, okay, it's got all those risks, but what about that benefit of the relief I was getting? So, that's where we come along and go, hey, babe, little test, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you're going to get that relief too. Again, that's not our focus. We want to really change their whole life and just get them to where but we'll get them through their time.